Life's not fair, is it? The opening line of my favourite movie and musical, The Lion King. The Lion King tells the story of an animal kingdom, an ecosystem of law and order headed up by Mufasa, the king, where all creatures, great and small, are welcome to roam free if, and only if, they respect the rules of the circle of life. Everything you see exists in a delicate balance, Mufasa tells his son Simba as they look over the savannah in the Pride Lands. You need to understand that balance. Until one day, driven by excess and disregard for order, a new regime run by Mufasa's vengeful brother Scar opens the Pride Lands to the hyenas from the Outlands. That is, of course, after Scar has thrown Mufasa off a cliff, made himself king, stolen his throne and his wife, and excommunicated Mufasa's son Simba. Sorry, kids. Well, with the delicate ecosystem now overrun with gluttonous hyenas who disrespect the order, the finite resources of the Pride Lands are stretched too thin, and they descend into chaos and terror. Now, why am I telling you all this? You turned into GBNews, not CBBC's bedtime stories. Well, stay with me, because my point is that human societies too rely on an incredibly delicate balance of trust, tolerance, contribution, redistribution between groups of people. And when you make a society a free-for-all, expect only chaos. Britain is a peaceful, rich civil democracy, not because that is for granted, but because we trust that we can elect representatives into power, that they will carry out the will of the people, that they will deliver on their promises and maintain order and the rule of law, and provide the services we all need to live a good quality, safe life. Services paid for, of course, using our money. And importantly, that fairness will always, without question, prevail. That's a word we don't say enough, I think, fairness. But it's a concept even my 7-year-old daughter understands very clearly, yet somehow our own politicians haven't quite grasped it. Because I'll tell you what's not fair. The current rate of illegal migration is creating a situation that is not fair, and it threatens the delicate balance of our society. Something has got to change so we can manage asylum claims in a way that is fair for the people of this country. The number of migrants to cross the Channel by boat was 3 times higher in the first 3 months of 2022 than during the same time last year. The government is spending £5 million a day on hotels for asylum seekers. And GBNews has revealed that up to 30,000 hotel rooms are now being requisitioned by the Home Office every single day to house asylum seekers as they wait for their claims to be processed. We are still, for now, an overwhelmingly tolerant, benevolent and sympathetic nation. But what happens when whole communities of people feel outsiders are being given priority over insiders, that their tolerance and generosity has been stretched too thin? They become distrustful, resentful, fearful. This is true not just for Britain, but every human society of every colour and creed. Life isn't fair, is it? The question on many people's lips at the moment. No, it's not fair when millions in taxpayer money is spent on hotels because of unprecedented levels of illegal migration, whilst people who have contributed to this country choose whether to heat or eat. When pensioners who have spent their entire lives as law-abiding citizens go to the cash point only to find insufficient funds flashing up, while down the road a few hundred fit young men turn up illegally on a boat and get immediate support. My argument against uncontrolled immigration has always been a simple one. I favour order against chaos. Our society is too delicate to withstand such divisive, rapid changes. And I know what's coming after I've said all of this. I'll be accused of stoking up racial tensions, of spreading xenophobia, or as one popular communist once called me, an agent of evil, a badge I wear proudly. Well, you know what? You can call me whatever you like. People simply want control over how their society is shaped. They want the government to not spend their hard-earned money dealing with a problem that's caused by political incompetence. They want fairness, and right now they can't see it. They should not be made to feel xenophobic or racist, and they should not apologise for wanting to restore fairness.